Oh, hey, we're actually here.
Oh, hello.
We were just chatting again. You know how it goes.
Chatting, catching
It's
up.
my fault.
Although,
You know.
no, it's no one's fault. No fault zone.
You know how it goes. Yeah, we
I do.
weren't here last time. That was my fault. I didn't feel
All right,
good.
all right, maybe,
You know,
maybe a little your fault, but
just a tiny bit. But we are back. It's a reading update. My update may be small, but I have a big haul.
whoa.
Just
I
happened.
didn't tell you. I have a tiny haul.
Ooh, we love
It
tiny
comes.
haul.
My haul comes with blame. I'm gonna point fingers.
Okay, I love that.
I'm gonna accuse people.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes, I love that.
Yes.
I have some accusations too, actually.
Ooh,
Look at
wow.
us.
We're coming in hot.
Eating some fingers.
Oof.
Elon's over here singing "Where's the Good Go" by Tegan and Tara. Love that.
You know, I think that was like dedicated to you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I do. Hello, James.
Hey, James.
My dad making up some
Ah,
stuff, saying that he
Larry.
introduced. What are you, Jess? Saying that you introduced me to Tegan and Sarah when you know darn well it was the opposite. Thank you so
Dad.
much. It's messed up. Hello, Kane. Yes, those are my pretty kittens on the wait
Aw,
screen.
very cute.
All right, this week I read Where the Body Was. Mary's last rant is poignant to this book too. Well, wait, what'd you think of it, Elon? Like, we gotta
Yes.
know.
And Elon, I hope you enjoyed it. I never wish my misery on others. Come on.
It's not us, not how we do here. Sergeant Rock of the Dead, I'm calling now the worst book I will read.
Whoa, Larry, you hear
It
this?
is hilarious. I love the hot takes. Love it. And Red Planetary, what'd you think about that? Give us all your thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, you know we're gonna ask. I always tell everyone that we're very nosy.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. Hello, Scott. Mr.
Hi,
Scott's
Scott.
cat.
We read
Oh.
again. Oh, I like see that?
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nice. Nice, nice. Breath of Bones, Tales of Goblin, great book. Okay. Currently reading Swamp Thing. How do you feel about that?
Nice. You're on a roll.
Mara. I just saw Mara
Clara.
again. It was lovely.
You were like for real in real life friends.
Yeah, it
I
feels
mean,
that way now.
you're like
It
hanging
does.
out twice in what is it, twice in a month? Almost?
Yeah, like 2 weekends nearly back to
Yeah,
back. Yeah, it was
I love
crazy.
it. I
I
mean,
wish we
the
were like even closer though, you know?
I have
Not
to
like
admit,
friendship wise. Well, I guess, but
well,
distance.
yes. I have to admit, I was like, "Oh, you guys are getting together. I'm jealous. I'd love to see you all." But you know what got me? The picture with you and Howard.
Listen,
Come on. That
Howard's a
got me. I'm like,
delight.
"Okay, now I'm jealous."
Howie, are you watching? Hello, Howie, my bestie. Catherine, hello. Catherine was also there,
Hi,
being awesome.
Catherine.
I forgot to mention. You know what? Let's tell the internet.
Tell him.
So we were leaving the Airbnb. We were all sharing. They were lovely enough to be like, "Come stay with us."
Mhm.
And Catherine, I didn't even mention this to you, but Catherine came out on like the porch, and
Mhm.
there was this wire that had like
Hmm.
fallen loose, and I don't know how it got loose. I didn't ask. Tell me why Catherine was down there with a screwdriver, like screwing it back. And I was like, you just go around fixing everywhere
It's
that you
amazing.
stay or living in temporarily. Like,
Yeah,
what?
she
Just
can't
the
help
handiest
herself.
person I think I've ever met. I loved it. I was like, this is real life TikTok right here. That's what it is.
Nice.
Where the Body Was, on Yod's Discord book of the month. I read it
Mhm.
too. It was more about the people than the murder. I could have done without some scenes. Absolutely, Kane. We didn't love it.
It is true.
I'm sad I can't be here at 2 a.m. I get it. But I'm here to
Aw,
smash that like button. Thank you. And I'll
so
enjoy the show
kind.
tomorrow at work. Have a great show. Thank you so much for popping in.
Nice. Of course.
It's okay. We can't all have great taste or fine palate. Again, I introduced them to you, but okay.
Oh, no, I think wait,
It's a
is that
butter knife.
oh.
That makes it
Oh,
even better. Oh, is he making a comment about? Oh,
I love how you know what by my, like,
yeah.
sound effects, you're like, "Oh, like, you know exactly what I meant."
Dad, to say that anyone who likes Brubaker Phillips books automatically has great taste and a refined palate is absolutely the most garbage thing to say. It just doesn't make any sense. So
Kristen,
absolutely disagree. And I've liked a lot of their stuff. Disagree.
Kristen, he's baiting you, and you're on the line.
I'm here to
I know.
be annoyed by it. That's why I'm here. I love that it was a butter knife. That's so like MacGyver of you.
Yes.
You're like, oh, it wasn't even a screwdriver. It was butter. I literally thought it was a screwdriver, and I was like, does she just pull these out of her pocket? Like
she travels with tools.
Yeah. That does make it cooler. Breaks things and fix things. It's cute. Okay. I didn't know if she broke it or not. I just saw it happen.
Oh, now the true story comes out.
That's great. Oh, back from the movies. Now the real show begins. What did you see?
Yes.
Jessica?
What did you see? And did you like it?
Was it sarcasm though? Was it? You felt it. I can appreciate why you both didn't like it. I have it at 3 out of 5. I actually gave it a 3 out of 5 as well. But the more I talk about it, the more I want to give it less.
I can't remember what I gave it.
What kind of deserves a reread? So see if I feel the same about it. I will never reread it, but if you own it, you should reread it. Zone of Interest, a masterpiece. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either. But that doesn't mean anything.
I also don't know what movies are out. Yeah.
Yeah, that does not mean a thing.
No idea. My mouth hung open at one scene, and I didn't notice for a solid minute.
Oh, wow. was it sassy?
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 Well, speaking of mouth hanging wide open, you may be shocked at everything I've read. I don't know. I was trying to do something. I don't know.
That was a really crafty segue.
Let's do my best. I only have 4 things.
Okay.
So, and I have none of them physically here, because most of them weren't physical. I did read Heartstopper Volume 5, which was physical. I did love it. I'm not going to talk about it. It was Volume 5.
Yeah.
But it was still great.
I heard you talking with Maddie about that, and am I correct in saying there's one more coming out?
Yeah, the 6th will be the final one, which is nice. Nice as in, like, it's always nice to have, like, a definitive ending for something, right? Like, I'd like to see it go on forever, I guess, but
yeah,
I think it'd be nice. Yeah. Also, if I sound stuffy, it's because I am. I keep sneezing. So if I have to pause it or, like, turn off the camera, I'm sneezing.
Okay.
Just heads up. Oh, so the nomination for Oscar Best... Wouldn't have an idea. Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have a clue. You could, if anybody wants to tell us what it's about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, Elon, you didn't tell us how you feel about some books we asked about. What's going on?
Oh yeah, I got confused because Kane jumped in and told us, right?
Yeah, where the body was. I don't think that was clear. I finished Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. Oh. There are like 3 of those now, yeah? Oh, 4. Next sentence. Writing my review now. Going to read some manga graphic novels next. Awesome.
Nice.
I did jump in.
Well, I know that didn't sound nice. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that my brain got confused.
Yeah, and I saw it and clicked. And yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was saying.
Don't mind you if you're sneezing. Oh, and you were gonna say what you read.
And we were asking Jessica what it is. It's about humanity's capacity to ignore evil in service of self-interest. Jessica, I'm sorry, that's a little vague.
Well, she doesn't want to spoil anything.
Tad vague, but okay.
Yeah.
I have so many things to read. I cannot determine my next one. Book panic. Ooh, should we all vote for Mara's next read? Ooh, Mara, are you into that? Okay, 3.25 out of 5. Yes, I'm one of those decimal people.
That's okay.
I respect that. Hello, William.
What is
also,
up?
We were similarly rated. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, Heartstopper Volume 5. I finally got to the Audible original Tegan and Sara Under My Control.
Nice.
Which is, so it's like songs and then the story of like their career throughout. Like live music there, which is nice. So like they went through like, there was like a song per album, I think, and they have a lot of albums now. So it was really cool. I loved hearing it. They, of course, do the audio for it. And I loved it. So 5 stars, easy. I also read a children's graphic novel called Birdle and the Purple Turtles.
Oh,
And it's about a little purple turtle who lives in a land of purple turtles and then meets his new bestie, who's like the only turtle there that wants to hang out with her.
aw.
And her name is Teeny.
Myrtle? Oh,
Teeny, who thinks she's a turtle, but then she starts growing feathers.
uh-oh.
Yeah. So at some point, someone calls Teeny a birdle, which is a bird turtle, and that's how the
Cute.
name happens. But it's really cute about like fitting in and being yourself and blah blah blah. I liked it a lot.
Nice.
And on the road trip we just went on, we listened to, really re-listened to, because I think we both read this back in the day, Reed and I. But Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. There wasn't
Oh,
a thing.
fun.
We definitely did. But we never listened to it like together. So that
Yeah.
was a fun one to revisit in the car. And those are like
Yeah.
fast and fun. And I
Right.
loved it again. So
Very
held up.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen's blowing her nose. All right. While she's doing that, I guess I could talk about some of the stuff that I read since we last met. And don't mind me. I know normally I have my goofy slides ready, but I just wasn't prepared this week. So I read, I guess, the equivalent of, I was reading on Ahoy Comics Second Coming. I read the next 3, 4, 5, and 6 issues, single issues. I am the single issue queen now.
Look at you.
So I guess this is the equivalent, I think I said, of the first trade. I realize that these are also on Hoopla. So if I do continue, I'll probably read the next trade there. And I don't even know if it ends there. I didn't really do much research on it. I continued to enjoy these. Again, if we're talking about the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of an issue, I'm not going to really get too much into it, but it continues the relationship between this like sort of conflicted superhero and Jesus on Earth. And I'm still enjoying it. And I do love that it's something different, it's not the same old, but you like the single issue. So the superhero guy, now I can't remember his name. We're professionals here. He's getting on my nerves a little bit. But he's supposed to. He's like, he's figuring life out. Maybe I should be a little more kind. But I'm enjoying this. And again, if everybody remembers, I picked up this series as like a pack at one of my local comic book shops that just recently moved, and I wanted to support them. So I don't mind that, it wasn't like, I don't think it's going to be my favorite read of the year, but really am enjoying it. So
Awesome.
I may have interrupted you, but I know you were sneezing, so I just wanted to talk.
Sorry, it came at me.
No, all good. But I don't know if you were finished with what you.
I am. That's
Okay.
all I had.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. And William likes Mark Russell.
Yeah, I do. I just, I like how although I know this is like taboo to say, but I did not like Flintstones. And
I didn't either.
And I know people love that book, but to each their own, right? Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else did I finish? I continue with that cozy mystery that I was on, the last one by Eve Calder. It's part number 2 of the Cookie House Mystery series. I listened to that on audio, Sugar and Spice. I'm sorry. I messed up the goofy name. Sugar and Vice.
Oh, nice.
I didn't love this one as much, so I gave it 3 stars, but I enjoyed it. And I listened to all these through the library, so I'll continue that series. It's fun. What else? Oh, I have a message that I'd like for you to deliver to Kyle Starks the next time you're hanging out.
Oh, Reed was just talking to him on the phone.
I finished Marvel Unleashed. So that was issues 3 and 4 that I had to finish, right? The last issue made me cry.
Oh.
And I don't want to reveal why. It made me cry, but all in a good way, ultimately.
Okay, good.
But he nailed the ending. Nailed it. So please tell him that.
I'll let him know. Absolutely.
And when that comes out, when it comes out in trade, I don't think it's out in trade yet.
No, I
Anyway,
think it might be this month or next month. I
yeah.
can't remember which.
When it comes out in trade, I'm gonna buy it. That'll be a double dip because I bought the digital issues, and if it comes out in a special edition, I'm gonna triple dip and buy it again because I loved that storyline.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it too.
Yeah, I still need to do it.
Yeah.
Behind.
And the last thing I finished, I'm reading on Marvel Unlimited. I just like to brag about that because I'm so happy with myself that I'm actually using a subscription service that I have. So I read the second issue of Ryan North's Fantastic Four, and gave it 4 stars. Thoroughly enjoying it still, and I just started this week the third
Nice.
issue. But I just got distracted this week, so I only read like a few pages of that.
Love that.
Yeah, and I think that's everything that I read. I thought I read more, but I guess I did not.
I mean, we're not all Jessica, are we?
Jessica, girl.
If anyone's friends with Jessica on Goodreads, I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I say this in jest, but in jest.
Oh.
I almost want to ask it, like, is everything okay? Did you become a superhero? Like, did
Yeah,
you
like
get bit by a spider? Like
that makes you like be able to speed read. Like what's going on?
Maybe it's like something like the Flash. So she was hit by like some sort of power source, like, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Because you're reading.
Yeah, which is it, Jessica?
I know you told us last time. You're like, well, it's just this won't last. Like, it's just like a thing. I'm putting more time into reading. Like you're probably not watching a lot of TV, like that kind of thing. But like, girl, this is like,
it's a lot.
I don't know. Superhero.
Yeah, love it. Okay, let's do it into it. Okay, Mara, pick a few books that you want us to pick from.
Maybe like, what do you think? Is maybe 3, or is that too little?
3 to 5, whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah. And hello, Batmanda. How are you?
Batmanda.
And they're listening to Iris Kelly Doesn't Day. That's so fun.
I haven't listened. What am I doing? I still haven't listened to that.
Mary.
I'm sorry.
Let's go, Mary. Come on.
And I downloaded that. I used a credit for that.
Oh, you got to then. You got to. I assume this is for me, so thank you, Kate. Appreciate that. Alon likes gifting my single issues after I read them. Love that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Beneath the Trees number 3 comes out next week.
James, thanks for the reminder. I can't wait.
Excited for that. Puns. We love the puns. Seasonal depression mixed with picking up a book when I would normally watch TV. I got you. Makes sense.
I feel that.
Mary, get on it. Well, because I haven't been reading and I'm not currently reading anything. Are you currently reading anything?
Oh, yeah. Great. This is why you're the host, because you asked the good question. All right. I am not too many things, but I will tell you. Oh, well, 4 things.
I'm reading Alexander alert.
Oh, Alexander. Oh, you see him?
I like his little walk.
Hi, bud. You want to come back so they can see you walk? Come here. Now he's just going to stare at us.
Oh.
He's really staring. Okay, so I'm reading Rom, the Omnibus, Volume 1.
You mean the Romnibus?
The Romnibus.
Yeah.
I don't know who I am. Oh. I bought an omnibus and I opened it and I'm reading it already.
It's amazing.
What is going on? I am reading a thriller called You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. Fantastic Four number 3 and James Patterson's Second Chance. That's what I'm reading. Thanks.
I love it. Alexander is an adorable little guy. Yes, he is.
Thank you.
Okay. I was wondering if a Goodreads librarian. I wonder, do you know one? Is there?
It can't be me.
Is there one in the chat, or is there?
No. You're the only one that could figure out the application.
apparently, with messed up book entries in the Goodreads database. Well, there's probably a lot of those.
Yeah.
Is there something that's bothering you, Dad? Clearly there is. It depends on if I'm going to be annoyed by you telling me what it is. So we'll see. Let me
Oh.
know.
Oh, I see.
You know. And Mara's sending you a voice memo to encourage you listening.
Oh, me. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Mara, could you send it to the ramen besties? I just kind of want to hear it too. Would that be okay? Oh, work travel is going to be audiobooks. That's fun.
That's
Do you
fun,
have
yeah.
do you have a lineup for that, Jessica? I'm curious. He has quite the strut. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he kind of wiggles.
Yeah, it's very cute. So I have nothing that I'm gonna say I want to read because I ain't got time for that right now.
Listen. Whoa.
Listen.
Whoa. Hey. Just me
I'm
over here.
But you could theoretically say these books I'm hauling are things I want to read because that's true.
Fair.
So, do you want me to do this, or do you have some stuff you want to read that you want to share first?
Why don't you go? Because
Okay.
I have my 3-book haul, and then I have like a little section of maybes, but there's only 4 there. But I just went. It's your turn.
Okay. But real quick, Amanda read Remarkably Brave Creatures After Mary talked about it on here. It was so good. I agree. Mary was so right.
Happy.
It's so good. Did you listen to it? Because like the audiobook, it's A+.
Batmanda messaged me through Instagram. And she was like, I feel the need to tell you this. I read it and I loved it. So I'm like, yeah, love this.
I love that. Okay, Peter David's Hulk 2 has multiple entries, and I think only one has page numbers. Pretty annoying. This thing is isn't curated well, is it?
Not at all. Yeah.
No, of course not. It's Goodreads.
Yeah.
Books I'm thinking about.
Oh.
Also, it's one of those things though, if those 2 entries both have reviews on them, they're probably going to stick around because if you take one down, it takes it away from somebody.
Oh.
So how do you get around that, you know?
Yeah, that's annoying.
Books I'm thinking about.
Oh.
Saturday Night Ghost Club. See You in the Cosmos. Girl from the Sea. One Last Stop. The Only One Left. Okay, well, I've read 3 of the 5.
I'm laughing for a lot of reasons. Go ahead. Sorry.
You tell me.
Well, Girl from the Sea was one of those mixed, like sitcom book title things with us. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because you were somewhere on some show ragging on some book about, I hated that.
The Girl from the Shore. Yeah.
Sure. And I'm like, this biatch, we were at HeroesCon and she made me buy that book.
You were so mad. You were like, I was
like, what is happening again? This is like, what's that book called? The one, it's like
Stabbity Buddy.
It's like Stabbity Buddy all over again. But I did, this Girl from the Sea is the one that you encouraged. I got it mixed up.
Yeah.
Apparently, the problem's always me. I understand this.
Did you read that one?
No, it's in a stack.
No judgment, just wondered. Okay.
I know.
So you haven't read any of these, have you then?
One Last Stop.
Oh yeah, you
had,
right?
I had an attitude, got on my nerves.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
And the only one left is the Riley Sager book you need to be reading.
The one I haven't read yet, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's the only one left.
It's the only one left.
I think the other 2, if I'm not mistaken, Mara, you got on this trip, and they did sound good. However, I can't tell you if you should pick one of those because I have not read them. I do think if you're looking for something that is quick, that perhaps some people in the chat also really enjoyed, that would be Girl from the Sea. Elon's also voting for it. It's cute as heck. I did make Mary read it. Not read it. Buy it. Sorry.
Buy it. Yep.
You know, I didn't do the audiobook. I struggle with those for some
reason.
Oh,
right.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, you've told us that before.
Hate to put this up, but okay. So Batmanda loves One Last Stop. I also really enjoyed it.
In all fairness, I didn't finish it either, so.
Well, you were annoyed. I get it.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I thought she recommended it when I was reading it. I
Yes.
remember that.
Yes, that's right.
All 4 of these were half-price books when I bought them. When I bought 20 actual books. That's right. That's right. Yeah, my vote's gonna be Girl from the Sea to start out. Do you have a vote, Mary?
I'm gonna vote the only one left.
Oh, look at you.
I'm just trying to say something that you didn't say.
Okay. Oh, I haven't read any of those books, Kane.
It's okay.
Good stuff there. That's
you can
okay.
Still vote. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of hanging out with Mara and Catherine, we all bought books from various places. Like pretty much all of them discounted. So I'm gonna go through what I got for fun. The Great North Wood. This is from Avery Hill, which I've read some stuff from before. And honestly, I looked inside and I was like, oh, I like this art. I do like, again, I've read some stuff from Avery Hill and I like it. So I pretty much was like, that's it. That's all I need to know. I thought it was cool that I found an Avery Hill book in a comic shop. It's our favorite comic shop, actually, is in Atlanta. And they're a UK publisher, so you don't typically find their stuff in a comic shop in the States. But this place has like so many publishers, so many great things. So I was like, what else am I going to get this? I'll have to pay for shipping online. Yeah. So this is the time, and I can support the shop that I love. So
cool.
What is it about? Don't ask me things. Don't ask me things I don't know.
I didn't say a word.
I could read the back, but it's just I like the aesthetic. That's all, and I like the publisher. Sometimes that's all I need.
Hey, that's how we find good books through you, or bad books.
Right. And speaking of, this could be a bad book. Who knows? Reed made me get this.
Oh no.
Specifically with you in mind, Mary.
I knew it. I could tell by your face.
So we went to this used book place, and they didn't have much of anything that we were just like, we don't care about any of this. But everything was heavily discounted, so we were looking through it all. Yeah. And he was like, oh my God. He's like, you gotta get these. Because I already had the first 2 volumes. Okay. I haven't read them. So this is volume 3 and 5. So now it's like I gotta go hunting for things. Yeah. Well. But he was like, you have to get it. So then you can show Mary that you got it. And that's volume 3 of Devil's Panties.
Oh no.
You may recall me calling this. Also, I didn't even notice, but it's totally signed and sketched.
Oh.
That's kind of neat. Listen, this is apparently some autobio stuff that was a webcomic for a while, if not still is, who knows. It has a terrible name, but it does look like something I may enjoy.
I hope you enjoy it.
And of course, volume 5 also.
Well, you have to get volume 5.
They were dirt cheap. Didn't even notice they were both signed and sketched.
That's cool.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that's definitely cool.
So, couldn't resist that. And Reed and I were both laughing about it, thinking of you. Reed found this one again at some used place, and he was like, this looks like something we'll both like, which is always fun when we find these. It's also blurbed on the back by like Lemony Snicket and Craig Thompson. So some cool people, and it's from Top Shelf. But it's called what?
Oh boy.
I guess it's called Spiral Bound Top Secret Summer. But I don't even see that part on the... Anyway, so it's a fake notebook.
Oh.
So I wasn't sure if that was like, oh, it's a Spiral Bound notebook. No, it's called that. And then on the inside, there's like these little lines on the edges that look like it was in a notebook. Yeah. And even the insides and stuff, which is cute. But there's animals throughout it.
Oh.
I like the art a lot. Again, I don't know what these things are about. Sometimes it's not about that. But this looked fun. So
cute.
And it's got the rounded edges. Ooh, it even has it looks like a notebook. I like a gimmick, I guess.
I
Here
know.
we are.
I mean, that's kind of like that diary book you bought with the locket on it.
Oh yeah, that was fun. You hated it so much. Oh, made me laugh. I found this one is from Albatross, which is Eric Powell's publishing company.
Okay.
This is in the kids section. It's Scary Stories for Kids Spook House, which I believe, yeah, he did the cover here.
Cool.
And it is from various people, including Eric Powell. Different people with different, like each chapter is a different person, and they all looked really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, and like cartoony, Halloweeny, kind of spooky kid stories. So, wanted to check that out.
Nice.
This one also looked cool. It's an old Oni Press book called Banana Sunday. There's a monkey, guys. Like, what do you do? There's a monkey.
It's Banana Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Love that. Yeah, this one, Betty Blues. Look at this cover. I just thought this cover got me, drew me in.
Oh man, that's cute.
And the art inside just also drew me in.
That looks nice.
Yeah, looks pretty beautiful. The art, I think. So, I think it was about this little duck that plays jazz and something. I don't know. That's all I know, really. Betty Blues.
So cute.
We love her. Breakfast with My Two-Tailed Cats. Or Cat,
I was waiting for the cat book. I'm like, where are the cat
Like,
books?
yeah, I've been wanting to read this, and I saw it at that comic shop, and I was like, I have to. Look at this guy. Don't you want to know what it's like to have breakfast with him?
And how did he get to, like, where are the two tails from?
Yeah, what's that about? I don't know, but I'm excited to find out. Oh, and it looks really cute. Yeah, I love it already.
Oh.
This got me from the cover. No one returns from the Enchanted Forest. I mean, look at this cover.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I thought it looked really cute. I love the art inside. Very colorful. Little creatures. We love little creatures.
Nice. You did well.
Yeah. This was I'm putting blame at Catherine for this one. Catherine read this, Needle and Thread, and she told me about it. She picked this up at half price. She's like, "Here's the deal. I just read this, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get it." And I did the same with her. I was like, "Hey, I'm not saying you have to buy this, but it was really great, and this is why." So we kind of traded off, but that's always so fun, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this. The art inside looks really good too. Yeah.
But people need to know this about you. If you're book shopping, if I'm book shopping with you, anything I show you, your response is, you need that. You have to get that.
Catherine and Mara found that out pretty fast. They'd pull something out and be like, you got to get it.
You need that.
You have to.
Yeah.
Try to encourage each other,
Yeah, you're very supportive.
Yeah. You should read it with me, Kane. Let's read it.
It's a buddy read.
Cat manga has become my current obsession, Kane. Kane, do you know who you're talking to?
That is magic to the Omnicat's ears.
Love it. Love it so much. Oh, he's a yokai cat, Mary.
Oh.
This makes me worry how much Mara bought.
I'm worried too.
I really enjoyed when you would find me and hand me a stack of Unities. Yes. So at some point I walked away and I came back with 3 different books and I was like, hey, she's like, oh, you found stuff. I'm like, no, these are for you. And that's the same thing I wanted to read. He was like, oh, you found stuff. I was like, no, these are for Mara. I mean, sometimes you just, you find things that people need.
Yeah.
All right. My nose is happening. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay. Maybe I will. Well, Kristen's taking a break. I'll save the haul because she might want to be here for that. So I'm gonna jump to what I might want to read in the upcoming week. They're all classics that I have in front of me. I used to read classics all the time, and I have definitely slipped away from that. So, if anybody wants to chime in and say which one they think I should start with, Kristen, do you want me to stop? I'm in the middle of your hall.
Go
You want me
for
to
it.
keep going? Okay.
No, you go for it.
So I was just saying, I know you can hear me still, but I'm just talking about classics because I used to read, more classics than not. But I grabbed 4 off the shelf. I'm thinking of picking one. I'm not going to do all 4, but The Time Machine, number 1.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's like a small one too. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we love
it's
that.
not much, so maybe that's a good goal. I'm not sure. I know you're gonna like this edition, Kristen. We Have Always Lived in a Castle by Shirley Jackson, of course.
We love the Penguin classics.
We
Yeah,
do. The French flaps on this
great.
one, deckled edges. Some people like that, some people don't. I do.
I do as well.
Oh, look, Jessica, there's a mushroom on the back.
Hey,
Fun guy. What else? I have Dracula here. It's been quite some time since I read Dracula.
nice.
Also with the French flaps, for those who care. These are these new Barnes and Noble editions that I love. I think I've showed this before. I still haven't read it. And then finally, I've had this on my shelf for quite some time. Wilkie Collins, The Woman in White. So I would just like to pick one up and at least start it this next week because I really do miss reading classics. I was going to say like the challenge of it. Not that it's like a challenge, but you know what I mean. It's not like gotta spend a little more time focusing on reading them, and my brain could use that
Love that.
as of late.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Thanks.
I need to purchase the Two-Tailed Cat manga to do better read. Okay, Caden, let's go. Let's
Do
go.
it.
Enabler, that's right.
It's true.
I've added 33 books to my collection in the month of January. That's not my fault.
Kristen, how many of those are you responsible for?
That's a great question, actually.
Mara's like, I can tell you.
Yeah. Hello, Marcelo. How's it going?
Hello.
Oh, Elon digs the classic reading. Love that.
Thank
Mara,
you.
I'm going to faint. Oh, I love that, Mary. To the classics. Just wants to read Dracula as well for sure.
Nice.
I'm not on Discord. I know many people are.
I'm not either. I can't handle it. It's too much.
Sorry, Kane. I am on Instagram. I don't know if you are.
Yeah. I was gonna say I can barely handle like keeping up with text messages and stuff.
My dad's over here trying to start a Dracula book club, I guess.
Look at that.
Stop buying, Mara. Oh, not on Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry. Bummer. Don't faint. These are half price or less. That's right.
True.
Like, you can't let go of a bargain, right?
You can't. That's it.
That's why I got this ridiculous Lizzie McGuire New Kid in School book with her fighting her brother on the cover. We love to see it. Listen.
I feel a Mary Kate and Ashley book coming our way. It's happening.
I couldn't find any.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I looked
know
it
those
up,
make
but
you
I did
happy.
see this, and I was excited for this. So, what do you do? I had to pick. I picked up one. Well, maybe 2 cozies, but like this was the cozy I had to pick up. It's called "Murder She Meowed." It says nothing kills a party like murder. There are, of course, 2 cats on the front. So I had to pick that up, right? But here's the thing. I wasn't necessarily going to pick it up. And then I read the back.
Yeah.
Like just the first sentence of the back. Really just the first 3 words. Which is it's the character. Oh, that's okay. So I thought it was the author at first. No. It doesn't matter though. Because the character's name is Kristen with an A. So it says Kristen with an A, quote, Stan. Okay. So Reed has this friend who's called me Stan ever since he met me. So I picked this up and I'm like, 1, because you don't see Kristen with an A places. You just don't.
Right.
And I was like, hold the phone. So I had to get it. Isn't that so weird?
Listen.
That's so weird. I was like, this is made for me, literally.
I think it was.
I gotta contact Liz, the author, and be like, what's going on, Liz? Do you know me? Oh, my dad's never seen. I've seen one or met one perhaps, but yeah, not like a main character in a book. So
Yeah.
they definitely did not invent that dad. Sorry to tell you. But speaking of my dad and classics, and I say my dad because he loves this movie. I've actually not seen the movie, but I saw this edition of the classic and I felt like I needed it. And that's A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, look at that cover.
Yeah, very cool cover. It's a UK edition, which
Oh, I
was in
see.
half
It's a
price.
penguin.
Yeah, which
Mhm.
was in half price books. So I was like, well,
Nice.
and it's just a little guy. Just a
That's
little
fun.
guy. I mean, the font needs to be bigger, but
Well, you
can't have it all. So yeah, I just felt the need. It was calling to me.
nice.
Speaking of Jessica in the chat, Jessica recently read this one. This has been on my list for a while too, and I know she loved it. So I was like, well, it's at half price. It's like $5. I need it. And that's Darius the Great is Not Okay. And it's a
Cool.
floppy. We love a floppy. So I was excited to see that. This is also dirt cheap Vermona Comics. It's about a comic shop.
Why does that look so familiar to me?
I don't know. Have you read it?
No.
And I didn't realize? I don't know.
How dare I ask
How
this
dare you?
question? How dare I? But you don't already own that, do you?
No.
Okay.
I do own Comics Will Break Your Heart, which is another YA comic shop thing, I think. But no, I don't have this one. If I find it, though, if I'm wrong, I'll let you know and you could have it. But
Oh no, I'm not trying to get a free book. It looks so
no,
familiar.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen the cover around, but I've never bought it.
I probably just have seen it
It's
in a
very
store.
possible I've gotten it from the library and been like, hey, I'm gonna read this.
Maybe that's
possible.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on the back it says You've Got Mail Gets a Queer YA Twist.
Oh, fun.
Cute. Okay.
Yeah.
And comics. So again, floppy. We love that. That is some rough stuff. I loved it though. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, for Darius, so good.
Nice.
When are we all reading Word Piece? No.
I don't know when.
Mary's
but
like, I have it.
2 different editions of that, so I will. I can't say when, but I will read it. And
I'm
I think
happy for you.
you're like, great, that's awesome, Mary. But I think when I do that, I will have the assistance of an audiobook just to help me along. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Oh no, Batman didn't like it. It's way heavier than the description.
Oh.
Well, bummer. Yeah, because that has a light description on the back. Just You've Got Mail with a Queer YA Twist. Like, cute.
Wow.
Well,
at least you know. At least you know now.
Yeah, right? For sure. I did grab this little cute. Again, this is a UK edition that they had there. And Mara was like, I feel like I need it too. And I was like, well, then we both need it. It's 2 festive short stories by Rainbow Rowell, Almost Midnight.
Oh.
Really shiny. So she did come out with a collection of the short stories that is even prettier than this. But this was small and very cheap. So I was like, I want this. Also, it's illustrated and there's French flaps. Like there's little cute illustrations throughout it.
Oh yeah.
I've read one of these short stories. I actually have the tiny novella of I think it's Kindred Spirits. But I haven't read the other one. But I was like, I think it's worth it. It's just like a cute little addition, and I really like it. So, yeah. Maybe Mara and I will accidentally butter read that. We also both got You Should See Me in a Crown, which is like a queer YA classic at this point. Okay, classic is a big word. You know what I mean. It's just like I hear about it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be a fun one to do.
Nice.
And I was very excited to find the newest. This guy's very prolific, so perhaps not. But the last one I heard about of Eric LaRocca, Everything the Darkness Eats, at Half Price Books. This is a hardcover to even show you.
I have to say it. We have to make it official. He's also your boy.
You know what? I think you're right.
It's true.
I think you're right. Also, I like the pages throughout this. So like some of it's dark, like the first parts of the page, and then the rest of it's kind of
I like that. That looks
that's cute. So, and I do like this cover. It's I don't know. There's something about it. Ooh.
Oh.
But yeah, I've read some stuff from him I love. Read some stuff where I was like, what did I just read? But it's so intriguing that I wanted to read it all. So
Nice.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah. That's really it. Oh wait. I have one more thing. I was like, I know I have something. I think I Love You. This is one that I've seen. Yeah, maybe I've seen it at the library, Elon. But again, it was so cheap and it's floppy, and every time I get it from the library, I don't read it. So I was like, maybe if I own it, I'll read it.
Hey, no
What can
pressure
you
now.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can you do? It was just a trip of like some cozy YAs, I guess.
Cool.
That's what it felt like. A classic to us. That's right.
There you go.
A chapter a day makes war and peace go away. It's true.
Good point.
You have so much fun with You Should See Me in a Crowd. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I just wanted some fun. So, and I know you like it a lot too, Jessica. So that's exciting.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my haul. I hold it.
All right. You want to hear about my haul?
Yeah.
So, 2 weeks ago, maybe, I think, I was watching, I think it was Omni Bros. Your father was in the chat, right? Chatting like he does. It's not even like they were I don't think they were talking about these books, but somehow your dad brings up in the chat, oh, should I get such and such? He's talking about Black Science, right? He's like, they have all 3 volumes for $19.99 in the red tag sale on In Stock Trades. Larry.
You have to.
Larry. Larry. What did Mary do? As I tell Kristen, I just blacked out. I don't know what happened. The next thing you know, boom, 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 all 3 are in the cart and now they're here. But I have to say, I joke, I blame Larry, but I mean, we all know what these editions are like, right? I mean, they're gorgeous hardcovers.
All the Remender, yeah, they're just.
I mean,
so good.
they're awesome. So for $20, like I told you, I'll admit it. Have I read these? No. Do I barely know what they're about? Barely, because I read the backs. Will I like them? I don't know. But for $20 each, I'm willing to take the chance.
Yeah.
If I don't like them, I'll sell them.
William got the FOMO with that too.
See, William, so you understand. Yeah, Larry, I know. There's no way. I knew there was no way you didn't buy them.
Yeah.
So I mean,
believe that.
They're gorgeous. So that was my haul. I have one more to show, but I don't regret it.
Love that.
Nice. Did I have to make room on my shelves? Yes. That's always the issue, right?
They're quite big and pretty. I mean, what are you going to do?
They're gorgeous.
Taking people down with you.
Right?
It's like, remember, it'll be fine. Can't go wrong.
Right.
Well,
listen. Everyone's probably like bracing themselves. Oh no, she's going to read those and come back here yelling.
If that's the case, I can't wait. I mean, I hope you love them, but
me too. But listen,
I'm here for it.
Fun's fun, right? So
yeah. Kane has a stack of prose books I FOMO bought last year that I'll read this year. I'm determined to read them all. What are you going to read first?
I love that. That's the hardest part, right? Deciding, like,
yeah.
Like, I just made a general statement, like, oh, I want to start reading classics. I show you 4. Meanwhile, the whole bookcase behind me, I don't even know if I can swivel. That whole,
nice.
the tan bookcase is all classics. So, like,
I love that.
You know, how do you just, I guess you just pick one. That's the only way to do it.
And that's been my problem lately too. Well, I've had many problems, but one of my problems is knowing that this year I really wanted to like burn through some of my prose.
Yeah.
You know, Jessica style. But I haven't been able to read a single one. I haven't even been able to pick one to read. And like, I swear every day I look at my shelves, I'm like, that's the one. And I don't pick it up.
I know.
It's like, what? So I think right now I'm going to decide I'm going to start this tonight.
I love that.
You know, Jessica was like, it's fun.
Yeah,
It looks fun. I feel like I need a breezy-er kind of read,
right.
and I feel like I may get that from this. So I'm deciding right now. It's happening.
And I know it was like a joke or whatever, but maybe it's true, like a chapter a day.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of what we
Yeah.
pick up, if it's prose, like pick a chapter. I think we could do that, right? I think that's also why I've been enjoying reading single issues so much because obviously that's very doable. And since I've been reading, I have been like charging my iPad and stuff, and I have like other tablets to reuse on the train. But I don't know, I get weird about like having to like make sure it's charged, this and that. So I've been actually reading a lot on my phone, which I don't normally do. Um, but I kind of like it now because my phone always has to be charged when I'm on the train because my ticket's on there. So I never have to worry about recharging my iPad or whatever commuting. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I like
working.
that.
Yeah.
I used to do that more too. I mean, even like during work, just like if I took like a few minute break, I'd like
Me
read
too.
something on
Yeah.
my phone.
Hmm.
I need to get back to that because like it really does add up, even if it's just
Yeah.
like pulling up a comic on Hoopla and like
Yeah.
doing the panel by panel read.
Yep. That's what I've been doing because like sometimes if I can get away, especially for lunch, and I'm not sitting with anybody. The other day I purposely snuck off and I read a single issue. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Um, most things on Hoopla, at least, you can do panel by panel, so you don't have to zoom in. It does it for you.
Yeah, same with Marvel Unlimited.
Yeah,
I
and
think
most of
both
those apps, I
I
think,
was
are
gonna
like
say
that.
I think they're all like that now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It definitely helps
Yeah.
because that would be annoying if you had to pinch zoom all those panels.
Yeah, and I think it depends like what you're going to read. Like if like I don't know. I imagine if I was going to read something that like a series that I know I love and like the art is like that doesn't tend to happen. I don't think with us like we're like we have to see the art like full size or whatever. I guess that would make the experience different, but if you're truly just wanting to read it, I think the phone is
Yeah,
fine to do it that way.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and I've done it for like a lot of the Sarah Scribbles volumes.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
read that way, or like like the Cryptid Club was like perfect for
Mhm.
that.
That's
Like those
perfect,
sort of
yeah.
things, the Strange Planet ones, like those kind of like things that are just a few panels anyway, and you could
Yeah.
just quickly kind of read one and enjoy
Yeah.
it and put it down. Those are those are good for that too.
And I actually just found a setting on Marvel Unlimited that like as you're going panel by panel, I was like I love it because I do like to see the full page. Um that you just click on and it shows like as you're going panel by panel before it starts the next page, you'll see the full page. And then the next time you tap it, then it starts panel by panel. So I kind of like that because then if I see
That's
like art
nice.
that
Yeah.
does look really cool, I could kind of zoom in on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so first was the Coffee Gets Cold series, which I have the first one. You actually gifted it to me, Mary.
Yeah, because
Um,
I think I listened to the audio, but I wasn't in the right state. I think I bailed on it.
which it has such a cute cover. I love the
It
cover.
does. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it has a little cat on it, right? So
Yeah.
I've heard good things. After a few manga and graphic novels, I'll read bookshops and Bone Dust bookshops. Wow, and Legends and Lattes.
Okay.
That's awesome. I
I
need to
really
get to
enjoyed
those.
those.
Yeah,
Kristen, I think you'd love the audiobooks for those.
I've been planning to do the audio. I just
Yeah,
again haven't been in the right headspace for audio right now, but
I get it.
hopefully soon. Well, do you know what you're going to read next, Mary? Do you want to pick a classic right now? And with zero pressure?
I would. I let's be honest here. I think it's probably going to be one of these two
I think
because they're
that's
small
safe. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
and they're different, right? This one's like more, I guess, sci-fi-y, and this one's more scary. What am I more in the mood for? I think I might go because I've had this one. I think I might go with the Shirley Jackson, but
It's
we'll
also
see.
so cute.
We'll see.
Cute addition. Well, that's
Um,
exciting.
oh, sorry.
No, that's all. I was just that's exciting.
And then, of course, I want to read more of Rom, and then try to work on. I don't think I'll finish the James Patterson. Oh boy, Patterson by next week. But I would sure hope that I finish the Fantastic Four issue 3.
Yeah,
I should be
you
able to
got
finish
this.
that one. Yeah. And
That'll
that
be
thriller that I'm listening to.
Well, I love that. I think we got this, and people can always tune in next time and see if we did read any of these.
Absolutely.
Kane gave the whole Coffee Gets Cold series, the 4 books out now. So wait, do you know how many there are going to be? Because I feel like every time there's another one. 4.5, love that. Reviews apparently in OmniDog's Discord.
Yeah,
I'll
we
never
don't
know.
Discord.
Yeah, sorry, I just won't know. I love Legends of Lattes. Need to read the next one. I'm sick at my parents today. Any recs for a short graphic novel I can read digitally? We're solo.
Well,
Okay.
funny you ask. No. Are you borrowing it? What are your app options? Just so
Right, that's a good question. Yeah. We
Yeah.
need to. Is this a Hoopla situation or
Right.
what are we talking here?
Kristen, you would love this at lunch today. I was trying to get somebody to. I was very aggressive about her name happens to be Mary as well. There are 2 Marys in the office.
Cute.
And she uses the Libby. So I was on a hardcore Hoopla, parade. But she can't get Hoopla. But I have her now trying to get on her mom's library card to get Hoopla.
Here we go.
Yeah, I felt like you. I was like very persistent.
I'm like, you can get around it. Elon is saying Cosmo Knights or Tilly Weldon free webcomic. Okay. Those are good options. Not sure how many will be released since the US release is about a year after the Japanese release. And the 5th is in November. Okay, good to know. Oh, no Hoopla over here, sad. So thinking Comixology or similar. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, your options are wide open with that then.
Right.
Us trying to remember what we've actually read.
I know. Truth be told, I'm oh, that's so weird. I opened up Goodreads and Bookish Realm is reading Bertle and the Purple Turtles.
Oh, cute.
You just said that. It's like the very top of my screen.
That's cute. I love her.
And Catherine C wants to read Verona Comics now.
Love that.
The show has turned into Mary reading Goodreads.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, I think Marcelo, so you're into something short. That's a very small window of something to go off of. However, I'm gonna go ahead and say Life of Melody if you want something short and literally sweet, like cozy times. I love that one. I think last year, maybe the year before. I don't know what you've read though. So I would also say if you haven't read Heavy Vinyl, there's 2 volumes of that. If you have Comixology Unlimited, I think it's free on there. I guess not free, but But maybe my real suggestion is Where Monsters Lie by Kyle Starks, which is one and done.
That.
Yeah. Sorry. What's up?
No, I interrupted you. I was also going to mention Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
Yeah, it's just like not done. So if he's okay with that, yeah.
But you could read the first 2 and be waiting like we are. And then also Kyle Stark's Marvel Unleashed, I really loved. I mean, I don't know if that's your game, but like you might enjoy that.
There's some options for you.
You got options, Marcelo.
Oh, and the Bat Family webtoon. Oh, it is so good. It is a delight. Yeah.
I have to get back on webtoons.
I think I do too. I was just kind of complaining about it the other day, but it is perfect for the phone scroll. I mean, it is made for that, literally.
Yeah.
So,
Marcelo, did you read Do a Power Bomb?
I still need to.
I
read the first issue. I loved it. So
I gave that 5 stars.
There you go. There's some options for you, Marcel. Report back next time and tell us what you read, please. Thank you so much. I don't mean to give you homework. You do you, but we would
Do
love
what
to
you
know.
want. Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Fun. All right, I'll stop scrolling. Sorry, I got
No, that's okay.
just like in the groove.
Well, I think we did it. I am gonna cut it short. I'm so sorry. I keep having to
No,
pause it to sneeze.
I feel
So
bad. I can hear it in like your breathing. I feel
yeah,
bad.
it's
I know.
happening. Yeah, I'm just like I
Yeah.
can't breathe through my nose.
Yeah, that's
Which
not
is the
good.
worst when you want to sleep.
I know.
Because I can't, like, I'm not good at mouth breathing in my sleep. I just hate it so much.
I get
Even
it.
right here, I'm like, and I hate it. So,
Oh, Larry
but
has
as being
something.
rude in the chat, I guess check out Larry's library on Saturday.
Who's going to be
Mary
on
and
with
I-
him?
Mary and I will be there with Garage Geek. I'll be there if I feel up for it. is what I mean.
Looking
So,
forward
yeah,
to it, Larry. Larry, let us know if we need to come prepared with anything. You know.
Yeah, he's gonna say no.
I know. And hey, if you say no, I'm really good with that because then
Yeah,
I can just
we're all good with that.
I can just show up and talk and respond. I'm very good with that.
Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I hope everybody else feels great and has a great weekend. And let us know in the comments what you're reading.
Please do.
Please. Wait, what's a limp sip?
Is that some kind of hot toddy?
Is that some thing that us dumb Americans don't know, Eli? I don't mean to group everybody else into this, but you know, I always miss those Saturday streams too early for me. Understandable, Marcelo.
Yeah, Larry. I mean, listen, I'm not an early riser, but if Larry asks me to be there, I'm gonna be there. So
I also hate it too. No one likes the time, Dad, but all right. Oh, it's like a warm drink for colds. Okay.
Oh,
thank you. That sounds nice. Have a nice night and feel better. Thank you, Catherine.
So sweet.
Catherine, Mara, hopefully Howie and Abby. Good night to all of you. Appreciate you being here. And of course you as well, Mary. Mary and
thanks.
Alexander.
Thank you. He thanks you too. I don't know where he is. Is he back there? I can't even really see.
I don't think so. Unless he's blending in.
Maybe.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.